Hi, my name is Chris, and in this video I will show you how to build the time-lapse calculator with the Apple Shortcuts app. Before we get started, let's take a look what the final app will look like. We will have an app icon like this on our home screen to start the time-lapse shortcut directly. When you open the app, it will ask you for the start and end time to calculate the total duration of the event. Then it will ask you for the desired duration of the resulting clip. And also how many frames per second you want in the final clip. At the end, it will show you how many photos you will have to take and the shooting interval. With this information, you can adjust the time-lapse settings in your camera. Okay, now let me show you how you can build this time-lapse calculator on your own. First, you will need the Shortcuts app from Apple. With iOS 13, it comes as one of the Apple default apps. With older iOS versions, you have to download the app for free from the App Store. When you start the app, you will see this screen. Let's create a new shortcut. A shortcut consists of a series of actions. So let's add our first action. If you know already the name of the action, you can search for it directly. Or you can browse the categories to find an action you want. Let's select the category for scripting. And here we scroll down all the way until we reach notifications. Let's select Ask for input. So as the first input, we will ask for the start time. Then we click on Show More and change the input type from text to date and time. Okay, now let's collapse the Show More dialog. Then we add a second Ask for Input action to get the end time of our event. Again, we select date and time as the input type. Next, we have to calculate the time between these two dates. Therefore, we search for the calendar action called Get Time Between Dates. Okay, now let's change the field where it says current date to our start time. First, we delete current date and then we click on this little magic wand icon, which will allow us to select a magic variable. Now we select the first label below start time where it says provided input. I like to rename my variables to improve the readability of my shortcut. So let's first click on provided input and then rename. Let's call this variable start time. And then we do the same for the end time. Therefore, let's click on the second label called provided input. First, let's delete it and select the magic wand icon again to select the second magic variable called provided input. This we will rename to end time. The third parameter in this action we will leave at minutes because we want to show this in our final results. But for the time-lapse calculation, we will need the duration also in seconds, so let's calculate it. Therefore, we search the action called Calculate. It shows already time between dates, which is the result of the previous action. You can see that there is this little gray connection line between the actions, which means that it will take the result from the previous action and feed it into this action. But for better readability of our script, let's rename it to duration in minutes. And then we multiply it by 60 to get the duration in seconds. Next, let's ask for input again. This time we want to know the desired clip length in seconds. The input type should be number. Then we ask for the desired frames per second and select again number as input type. Okay, now we have everything complete to make the final calculations. So let's add another calculate action. First we select the magic variable from the clip length and rename it to clip length in seconds. Then we multiply it with the frames per second to know how many photos we will have to shoot in total. Now that we have the total number of photos, we can calculate the shooting interval. For this, we take the duration in seconds and divide it by the total number of photos. As a final step, we will round the number of the shooting interval to make it more readable in the results. At the end, we will present the results with the show alert action, where we can combine our variables with text. The title of our alert message will be Time-lapse Calculation. And in the body of the alert message we will show the results. So first we type total time and then we use the magic wand to select our variable with the duration in minutes. And then we repeat the process for the other values that we want to present in the results. And that's how it should look like at the end. Before saving, let's double check our shortcut. We ask for the start and end time with the input type date and time. Then we calculate the duration. Then we ask for the clip length and the frames per second with the input type number. And finally, we make the calculation and present the results. Looks good to me. Now we can press on Next in the upper right corner. Here we give our shortcut a name and select an icon. If we press on these three dots, we can add the shortcut to our home screen. And that's it. If you made it this far in my video and found this video helpful, leave me a like. For more videos like this, subscribe, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.